You're listening to the Doug Stanhope Podcast.
Good afternoon, everyone out there in Wonderland. Shank is back. Junior Stopka's here. Chaille and Tracey are in the funhouse. I'm out in the desert.
Good afternoon.
So did I miss anything there?
There meaning in Bisbee or
In the world.
in our
Rooney's
collective?
dead.
Yeah, Rooney. Yeah.
Oh, did he go?
Another fallen soldier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Ericsson's dog.
The Bretchels.
Yes. Henry Phillips' nemesis.
Oh. Well, how happened?
They were just old,
Oh.
all
15,
lumpy and
16?
cancery.
Yeah.
I hate lumpy cancers.
One of my two favorite things to hate, lumpy cancer.
I think he was talking about chicks in the bar, like astrology signs.
Lumpy cancers.
You're a cancer with your moon and lump. So we did our gag.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
We did our Domino's gag. That's why we're dressed like Domino's guys.
I thought you guys were pulling a shift.
Do you need anything?
On break.
I flew into Omaha. First of all, if you fly Delta, don't ever go through Salt Lake. Not for years until they finish that airport, because it's not a fucking airport. It's a bus station.
Yeah.
They drop you in the middle of a tarmac. You go down in the fucking cold rain to a waiting series of buses, and you get there. The fucking it's a 20-minute walk at my fastest pace, like Olympic speed walking pace, to get to my next gate in time for my flight. So it's not even like you don't even think about going to the Sky Club. You don't have time. And I know it's I can't bitch about first class on Twitter, but first class means fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Like it used to be there's no like blankets or pillows anymore. There's no you used to be able to pre-order your meal. Now what used to be dinner is now that for dinner they serve lunch. For lunch they serve a snack. Your breakfast is now continental. There's no fucking TVs in most of them.
Well, the commuter ones, if you were taking one of those commuter flights. I mean, basically what you said though about Salt Lake City, it's the same with LA, the Delta terminal, that commuter. Yeah. Oh, it's fucking horrible. You do travel on a bus while traveling on a plane because it's so fucking torn up.
They used to, you have to understand, I put fucking almost 2 million miles into Delta now. So, yeah, I've earned my right to bitch. They used to put a priority, the priority sticker they put on your bag when you check in. That means your bags would come up first. Now it means you get a free sticker.
Sticker.
So I got into Omaha. I met Junior, and we had our Domino's stuff ready for the next day because we were flying together the next day from Omaha through Minneapolis, Sky Club, and then to Indy. And we wanted to have we got the pizza box here, the pizza warmer box. Hello.
That looks new.
Yes, brand new. And we wanted to have a pizza in it. So we ordered Domino's the night before and promptly ate it. But we wanted to have the box because at Omaha Gates, they had a Godfather's pizza. So we thought that'd be a funny video, is us ordering a Godfather's pizza dressed up like this and then immediately putting it into a Domino's box and then putting it into the warmer bag.
Someone watching you goes, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I have to ask, did you guys wear Domino's uniforms when the guy delivered your Domino's pizza to confuse the fuck out of him? Nice.
He didn't bat an eye. I think it was illegal.
Undocumented.
Undocumented, yes. Thank you for correcting me. Yeah, he
He's
didn't.
an
He didn't.
undocumented dirty foreigner.
Oh, I thought you just meant he didn't have a pizza delivery license.
He thought it was some sting operation, like undercover boss.
Well, maybe he delivers to his own people all the fucking time, and it's just not a thing. Like, more Domino's employees getting Domino's
I was
pizza.
hoping we would bring back Spy TV for like a split second, you know?
He turns around and the mailman's also got a Domino's uniform on.
But yeah, I thought that would be a great, like, if you could mix Undercover Boss with a prank show. Like, I'm really
Hell
telling
yeah.
you that we are starting a Domino's Air Force and we deliver pizza by air, and you're just going along with it because you need the job.
And stupid music in the background, you know? Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah, he
But the
didn't bat
joke
an
is
eye.
we're way richer than you are. That's the joke.
Mm.
So yeah, we sat at the bar next to Godfather's, and the lady asked us where we were going, and we told her that we were delivering the pizza to Danica Patrick in Indianapolis,
Yeah.
and that she only vaguely questioned the whole idea. Are you serious? I said, yeah. She just, these athletes, sports people, they have superstitions. I think the only time she ever won a race was in Omaha after a Domino's pizza. I don't know. We're just doing our job, man.
She's retired.
Everybody fell for it.
What's
There
that?
was no question. Everyone fell for it. There was no real questions about anything. It was shocking or unshocking.
Yeah, it's not like it was. It's not the kind of gag that people are going to go, "What?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they're going to just sit there and go, "Why was it?" That doesn't. But they had the box with the pizza. Yeah, just something to confuse them for the rest of their trip. So yeah, we didn't want to do it. Like first thing in the morning when you're sober or still hungover from the night before. Yeah, well, I go, Junior, we just put on the uniforms and just let the gag come to us. We don't have to be proactive with this.
Yeah, you're doing a shift. I mean, yeah, you got to be bored with it. You're working.
Yeah, be surly. Just be in the same mood we're in. And
Mondays, right?
I felt like Impractical Jokers, how they feel when they get up in the morning. Oh, I got to put on a bear costume now. Fucking going out in the park. Hey, little kid, look. Wow.
But yeah, the second flight, we had more people because we'd been in the Sky Club in Minneapolis. And then when we got on first class, we could hear the two guys going, yeah, I saw them. They were in the Sky Club. Is there really pizza in that box? Yes. Why else would I be?
Who would ever ask a pizza delivery guy that?
Yeah.
It's like a dumb question.
And we weren't sitting together. We were sitting a row apart.
Yeah.
So we could occasionally make some chitter chatter, but yeah, it was.
I think the Sky Club might be the funniest part for me, picturing the puzzled looks of people. Why the fuck is there Domino's pizza?
Well, we went to the Sky Club where we landed in Indy because you know what? That priority bag sticker doesn't mean shit. So let's drink while we wait for our bags.
Yeah.
So we hit two different Sky Clubs. And the second one, the lady said, she pointed to the pizza and she said, yeah, I go, yeah, I know, no outside food, but this is a delivery. This is for work. We're not going to be eating it. She goes, okay, then.
That's fine.
Then you guys are eating it.
No, we didn't have a pizza because that was the problem. Godfather's Pizza didn't open till 11 a.m. and our flight was at 11:01.
Oh,
So we didn't want to take that chance.
Hold that plane. He's running. Hold that plane.
it's for Danica.
So then we do the indie show, and I had to fly back out directly the next day, and I go straight to the Sky Club, suited up, all dapper, my Delta pin proudly presented. I lost my driver's license on the plane.
We just heard.
Yeah, so I have my global entry card. So when I went into the Sky Club where we had just been, I said, Yeah, I'm Doug Stanhope, Global Entry. We're trying to find two Domino's, two people, two imposters posing as Domino's pizza delivery drivers. You haven't seen them, and the one guy goes, I saw him yesterday. I said, can you describe them? And he said, oh, good, because that was me, you think. Rat me out. But I love saying Doug Stanhope, Global Entry, as though that's a federal department of some kind.
Yeah.
Well, I love Domino's Air Force. I'm pretty sure someone monitoring Twitter has taken that to the Mr. Domino. Hey, maybe this is something we can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at those videos again. I guess you could play the audio back. Maybe you could play the video back. I don't know what you're capable.
I can put the video on at the end of this. We're doing this. This is a regular podcast, but if you're on Patreon with the Doug Stanhope podcast, you can. We're actually putting this out on video for our Patreon members. So there's that.
Yeah, I do remember saying Domino's Air Force and Pie in the Sky. I don't know if that got in there. That's our promotion, Pie in the Sky. Or maybe that was Junior. I don't know. By the time the prank was over, we were liquored up enough. We were in the mood.
Yeah.
We drank in Omaha. We drank in Minneapolis. We drank on the plains. And
what got us in the mood was the limo drive over there.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That's why I was going to yell at you. I mean, that's the part. Like, we got picked up in a limo, and the guy had the little chauffeur hat, and we walked right into that limo, and then we started to giggle, and then we met this guy. In fact, I believe they're going to be a new sponsor. I'm not even going to tell you what the product is till you have hammered out a deal, Chaille. But this is a good one. So he gave me a sample package of his products. Just tried them out today. Fucking top notch. And he goes, if you guys need a ride tomorrow, I own a limo. I can have my guy pick you up. And I go, we're not going to say no. So I was trepidatious. We got up early in case no limo showed up because we were all pretty fucking hammered offering this. And sure enough, he showed up. It wasn't even his guy. I couldn't get my guy, so I just figured I'd drive you myself. And he's in a t-shirt and jeans, and he looks as hungover as we are. But it's a stretch limo. I mean, it's an old one. It looks like you're going to prom, but it was the stretch kind with the L-shaped long seat, and he had it completely stocked with booze and ice. And don't forget the prequel with the breakfast lady, our first fool of the day.
What was that?
The breakfast lady who came up and said, "Oh, I used to be a Domino's delivery driver, and that's the only pizza I like."
Oh,
like she was relating to the common man, you know?
Yeah, she didn't question why we'd be like. There's no Domino's that's open at 8:30 in the morning.
And she's in the biz too. She should know better.
Yeah. Get out of here.
That was the cat ready to fucking diarrhea on the mic.
Sometimes I gotta wipe his ass afterwards too. It's pretty great.
No way.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah, it's right on his fur. Anyway.
So the guy gets us there in the limo.
Pizza.
Yeah, we're having cocktails in the limo. I forgot we just started drinking in the limo because we had to. And he let me smoke with the window open, and then when he stops to pick us up to drop us off, I go, "You got to do the open the door thing for us." And he goes, "Oh wait," and he puts on his little chauffeur's hat, even though the rest of him is in a fucking sweaty t-shirt.
Yeah, he's dressed as the dude from The Big Lebowski, but he's got the chauffeur hat.
So it was by the time we got to Indianapolis, I was ready to make videos. I wanted to push the prank to its extreme, but it didn't have one. I thought you were talking about the breakfast lady, but you weren't there. When I got up for breakfast yesterday morning to leaving, before I left Indy, I went down to that fucking Hilton Garden Inn breakfast, and I was too hungover. I just wanted like a yogurt and some fruit.
And she said, yeah, we're out of yogurt. And I wasn't just going to eat fruit cup. I said, do you have any non-fat milk? Because sometimes I could just drink a half gallon of non-fat milk in a swig and be fine. She goes, I'll go in the back and get some. We only have 2% out here. And she brought out a big glass of ice cold milk, and I chugged half a pint glass before I realized it was rancid. Like cottage cheese, like chunky rancid. And she saw that she saw I was about to puke, and I and she goes, hang on. And it said it didn't expire till the 17th. And then I heard them in the back evidently smelling what they poured me, and them retching, going, oh. So that taste was in my mouth all day, and I couldn't
man,
get it out of there.
It's brutal.
How was the fruit cup?
I quit while I was ahead. I grabbed one of their 2% off the pantry shelf, and I chugged that, hoping that would get the taste out of my mouth. And
man,
that's getting left. I didn't even go ahead. Ask me to pay for that. Go ahead, fucking assholes. Chucked the empty container on the floor and went to my room.
Oh. You know, all my family growing up has always drank buttermilk. And I was the only one in the whole family that didn't drink buttermilk. The other day, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my grandparents and my dad about it. And they're like, you don't like buttermilk? And I'm like, no, I don't like sour fucking milk. I like my milk to be.
If you have a recipe that requires buttermilk and you don't have buttermilk, you add vinegar to regular milk. That's the trick. Fucking disgusting. Buttermilk goes through me like fucking shit through a goose, though, man. I made a buttermilk pie once, and that was the last time. I mean, you don't know until you know. So
they put salt and pepper on it.
I've never been even confronted with buttermilk. I don't think I've ever been in the same room as buttermilk. I thought that was just like an Amish thing. I guess or that canned condensed milk.
Amish is butter. They make butter, not buttermilk. You're talking about the Borden's condensed milk. That's good in coffee and tea.
Baking.
I dated a girl when I was a teenager they were all like all natural. Her mother had a whatever you call those,
a bush.
No, those stores. She ran a store that had all that fucking nonsense, and they used to drink goat's milk,
like a co-op.
And they'd give it, like, she had two kids that, like, one of them still on the bottle, and they'd put this fucking curdled like goat's milk, untreated, whatever,
unpasteurized.
I had to drink goat's milk at my grandparents as a kid.
Uncivilized milk.
Ranch dressing is the #1 condiment. Buttermilk is gonna be around forever. That's all they use it for.
Oh yeah, buttermilk ranch. Yeah, I guess I have had buttermilk, but it was ranch. That's different.
Yeah,
biscuits.
Ain't no buttermilk. This is a little ass.
I mean, if you're drinking mayonnaise and vinegar, you're basically drinking that, right?
Yeah.
Little bit.
I'd rather drink mayonnaise and vinegar than buttermilk.
I think the key to this story is we drank from 8:30 in the morning and just continued on, and I don't think it really affected the quality of the show whatsoever.
Yeah, that was show night in Indy, right?
Yeah.
After you delivered Danica her pizza, did you get to the show on time?
Got to the show on time. In
fact, I think it helped the show. It helped the show because the audience was kind of tepid, and I didn't really give a shit. Like, plowing through.
Well, Junior, comedy changes when you've got a steady job.
Yeah, both the shows were good. All these shows have been fucking great. Omaha and Indy, there were towns where I go, I don't think you guys realized weekdays had nights.
Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday. Those people don't go out in cities like that. That's blue collar territory. They got their fucking slippers on and watching Ted Koppel eating a Salisbury steak frozen dinner, waiting to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to go to John Deere and strike.
Mm.
I do like the early bird shows too.
The
For-
7 o'clock start time, 6 p.m. Doors.
Yeah, we had, yeah. Indy was 7:15 show. We're done and out of there. Fucking 9 o'clock, 9:10, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's going long. I gotta get you to set me up with some kind of fucking headphone and speaker portable thing for when we do these Zooms, because I always feel like I'm not talking loud enough or I'm not hearing enough of what you guys are saying while I'm talking over you.
So you want like a headset, like a gamer's headset?
Like a headset with a decent microphone that is not just counting on some piece of shit old Lenovo computer's microphone. I just want you to show me where to plug it in. Don't explain to me the fucking amplitudes and the fucking wattage and
The amplitudes are very important, Doug, when it comes to mic selection. So I'll have 5 samples for you to test when you get here, and then we'll do a pros and cons. We'll bench.
Are you wanting like an omnidirectional Stanhope or a?
And yeah, maybe a better camera so my head doesn't look like this. It's all
Uh-huh.
distorted.
Yeah, it's the
Sorry.
camera. You're right. Yeah, we should probably get that camera checked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wondered what it
check
maybe
the
looked
tire
like
pressure on
that.
the camera.
Oh, this guy gave us so much shit. I mean, good stuff.
Yeah.
Let me get my readers. I fucking lost my driver's license. I broke another pair of readers. There's 2 weeks in a row where somehow the fucking arm of my fucking reading glasses just falls off. And then I have him trying to balance it, doing the new crossword puzzle with fucking one arm, trying to keep it balanced on my nose. I tuck it into the strap of my face mask, try to keep it up. MacGyver.
On.
Holding it like a monocle.
You have 2 jobs and you can't afford one pair of $3 glasses.
99
Well,
cents.
yeah, there's not a lot of Dollar Trees in a fucking airport, if you haven't noticed. They wanted fucking $31 for a pair of reading glasses at the fucking airport. You gotta get 31 pairs at the dollar store. At the Dollar Tree, everything's $1. I don't know if you actually they're fucking stopped.
Not anymore. That's stopped.
Going up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean,
All right, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but this is Dan and Heather in Cincinnati. They're big fans. They gave us a bottle of Oyo vodka. Doug, you've always said there's no difference in the. I had to prove you wrong with this vodka out of Columbus. All right. And a bottle of JTS Brown Bottle and Bond. Best bang for the buck bourbon on the market. Paul Newman drank this in the Hustler, which is why I went and tried it. Glad I did. $29.99 a handle.
Wow.
Gave it Book of Mormon, Skyline Chili, love it or hate it. I fucking love it. There is there's no better chili dog than a Skyline chili dog. So, and some barbecue spice and barbecue sauce. Have fun grilling this with Chaille, and a couple of packs of yellows. So yeah, that was very nice. And it made my luggage weigh a fucking ton.
It's a Skyline chili.
Because I brought a handle of whatever Vitali or whatever vodka that Junior and I didn't really make a dent in. We were all airplane drunk. We didn't need to drink much of our own supply. So I brought all that back. Had a can of that grapefruit club soda explode in my bag. Fortunately, I kept all the electronics in one bag and all the booze in another bag. The bourbon.
By accident.
Yeah. This leaked a little bit all over my fucking Domino's shirt that was meant to protect it from smashing. And now this stinks. Valentina says, "Oh, I'll get you some."
Now it stinks.
Yeah, that white T-shirt was pristine before you put that Domino's overshirt on.
Yeah,
Your
but
jumper.
the fact that she went to go get me some freshener for it before I did a Zoom podcast was kind of funny.
I think the shirts came pre-stunk because I was stinking on that plane.
Oh,
Oh,
please,
God.
Junior, we've traveled with you. We've been in the car with you.
I
Shirt.
wear a 2X.
Jesus Christ.
A big fat guy was sweating in this and did not wash it.
Now a tall,
Nobody ever
long-haired
watched
guy sweating in it.
Junior had like the ultimate inimitable Junior stink going on the entire time we were on tour, and it was perfect because we're in first class as Domino's guys. Why not just like a hobo on top of it?
You'd think you'd smell like marinara and mozzarella, you know,
No,
Not
Mexican
a regular Junior smell.
We did eat both nights we ordered pizza and just ate the toppings off of them.
Pizza toppings are the best. I got a new recipe going. It's just pizza toppings. I just put it in aluminum foil and melt cheese.
When we were in I think it was Portland. We were in Portland and Junior was there. I ordered, it's because we were next to the Firkin Tavern, and I ordered food and waited over there with Bingo until it got delivered. And it was a Domino's pizza or one of these things. It was day drinking or something. Yeah, you guys were next door day drinking. And I remember we had the pizza. We had like 3 Domino's pizzas out there on the table. And I know Junior only eats the toppings off of it. But I'm looking around. I'm going, oh, Tracey, she takes my crusts. And then I'm looking and I'm like, oh, I'll grab Junior's crust. But then I noticed Junior has now taken the piece of pizza and he's licking it, all of the sauce off it like a cow on a salt lick. And I'm like, man, if I didn't see that, I would have ate all those crusts because it was just scalped pizzas. I think Tracey may have.
Did you throw those away? Because if you didn't throw them
No.
away, then I did.
I know you're vegetarian, so I don't want any meat juices on there, you know?
Thank you.
I think you guys are married in 4 states.
Junior's saliva is vegan.
Junior was drunk pre and post show in Indy, and he's just looked like trying to Google pizza that has anchovies because he had to get his fish in for the day.
That's right.
Junior's doing that. We talked about Fish-Tober.
No. I've been trying to get Ari Shafir to do it with me, but he didn't return any tweet.
Who?
Ari.
Oh.
Junior's eating a different kind of fish every day for all of October. He had to find 31 different kinds of fish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just get them. I didn't know there was fish everywhere. This disgusting animal is in every store, everywhere in America.
Yeah.
Except in the 2 places we were playing. He finally had to settle at the end of the night. He's not only eating fish, but he has to eat one different kind of fish every
One
day.
helping a fish a day.
One fish.
I've been enjoying your pictures, Junior, but I did notice one of your Fish-Tober pictures. Your fish expired in July, man. You got to keep an eye on that stuff, brother.
I know. Good
Not
thing
like it's milk.
it was frozen, so I figured it's okay.
Yeah.
I already had 2 expired ones, and I'm not dead yet. So had the manager special, and yesterday's was expired. But you know what? Maybe it's like one of those things where sushi sushi very fresh is okay and very expired is okay.
No,
Yeah, you just
say that. No, that's not true at all.
listen. He's
true.
just
You
setting.
even test that.
He's
No,
just setting it up for Salmonella November. It's all right.
November.
So
You're gonna
Junior,
ruin my pork November, but I don't cook the pork properly.
Chickenosis.
so what's the most exotic fish you've had during Fish-Tober?
Red grouper.
Red group. Oh yeah, those are huge fucking reef fish.
You know what it tastes like?
Fish.
Exactly like all the other fish, except it's $60. Fuck that.
Is that the most expensive fillet you've gotten?
Yeah, red grouper. It was like about 60, I think. And I went to one of those sustainable fish places. That was a mistake.
That's why it was $60.
That's 45 of the 60.
But you
Yeah.
have to remember that Junior is also keto, so he can't have any breaded fish.
Right. I
So
gotta smash up pork rinds and put it on there.
when he couldn't find any anchovies for his pizza in Indianapolis, he just ended up having to go down at last call for the pantry where he got that tuna on the run, that pre-mixed
Yeah, yeah.
travel tuna.
Like Lunchables for adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like cat food.
Yeah.
Those- I took some of those elk hunting, and one was chicken and one was tuna, and they were indistinguishable from each other, and neither tasted like food. It tastes like cat food.
I mean, I know how your elk hunt turned out, so maybe it doesn't matter, but isn't smell a big deal in elk camp?
Oh, you have to de-smell yourself in the morning before you head out. Camp, you're allowed to
Tuna work in
smell.
the equation.
Well, you have the spray of descenting and you have wipes of descenting. That was one of my hardest things of elk hunting, is that I couldn't take my weed out when I'd leave camp. I'd have to smoke in the morning and then take off to go hunt all day with no more weed.
Wow.
Yeah, no elk would be coming anywhere near Junior Stopka.
This, I would send Junior the other way to drive the elk toward me when if I took him hunting.
So, Junior, what's the worst fish that you've had?
Anchovy.
Really?
Was that today's?
Today's. The
Can you
worst.
tell us about
Well,
that?
because you're supposed to soak it before you put it on the fish. See, this is my mistake. I just do the shit instead of looking up how to do it.
Yeah.
You know? So it's really salty and really fishy. And it
Yeah,
tastes
but
like
I've seen you drink the juice out of a sardine can.
oh, that's delicious though.
Oh,
Not the same thing.
good Lord.
Salty fish with bones.
Mm-hmm. They're not the
I
same.
like gelatinated bones in the sardines. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that at the Sky Club. I was gonna order a clamato Bloody Mary, but without the clam juice, just to confuse them.
Yeah.
Like I've never heard of tomato juice, just regular.
A
Do you
V8
think they
without
have
the
a clam juice extractor in the back?
You know, like decaffeinated coffee.
Hmm.
It's still got some clam in it. All right, well, I gotta fucking unpack, repack, and go to Philadelphia tomorrow.
Re-shows, Philly. I think I'll check while you guys are talking. I'll see if there's tickets. Well, yeah, I'll see if there's tickets. No, won't matter. This will all be it.
Junior, what'd you do with your anchovies today, though? 'Cause I saw the pictures.
Put them on a crustless pizza. I saw Tracey go, was that a crustless pizza? She figured it out beforehand. She's a genius. She's been doing math. I
Robbing
see
her of that crust.
I know.
Good thing I'm not there.
Is an anchovy the same as a sardine?
No, it's an
No.
anchovy.
Sapporo
Here's
beer.
the difference. Here's the difference. Sardine doesn't taste as fishy. It's actually brine. They just put a bunch of salt on it until it tastes like shit after like 30 days. And then you use it on your whatever, pizza.
So
But
is this part of your very expired sushi is okay mindset?
I think so. As long as it's cured in salt, but then it tastes awful at the same time, which is what Fish-Tober is about.
Awful tasting protein.
What's tomorrow's bid?
Oh, I got catfish, and that's going to be delightful.
Ugh.
Now,
Mhm.
what have you saved for Philly?
I'm going to take all canned fish because I'm tired of running around trying to find fish. So I'm just going to check a bag with canned fish. And that way I got a nice, at least 4 days supply of fish.
How many different kinds of canned fish are there?
There's kipper snacks. There's tuna, obviously, sardines, which I haven't done yet. I'm saving it for the end.
Ooh,
Salmon.
treat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Salmon,
And then
you
Yeah,
canned?
he said that.
Oh, I didn't.
mhm.
The
And then there's
kippers, I've had the kippers. Someone from a listener from the podcast sent us a bunch of kippers, and they are real. It's very fishy, and it
Absolutely.
smoked, but it was delicious. I did like it, but
The house still
yeah,
stinks.
the house. What?
Herring,
Yep.
get that in a can. That might be the worst one because that's pickled fish, which is
Yeah.
All right.
Disgusting.
If would you, if you were in a bind, Junior, would you eat cat food that had a fish that you haven't eaten if you couldn't find any other fish, or would you just give up on the project?
I'm thinking when I'm 65, I'm going to anyway, so I'll just start to do it now.
All right.
Develop a taste for it.
Can I suggest too? We've alluded. You guys talked about Junior's famous smell. Maybe towards the end of Fish-Tober, you could charge people to come up and smell you in like a merch line. Would be a profitable thing.
I guess if they keep the distance, I mean, yeah, 6 feet away, you
Well,
can still smell me. Right?
Yeah, eating fish
That's
for the
true.
entire month. I don't think
Absolutely
it's gonna
true.
like 8 feet is fine.
And
Right.
What about gefilte fish?
that's what I was trying to think
I'm
of.
not touching that.
Come on, man.
What is that?
That's
I don't think that's fish. Google
Yes, it is. It's jelly, but it's jellied fish. So it's
It's
Oh.
jellyfish.
it's
I'm gonna save it for maybe Halloween because my gosh, that's the
Scary.
worst taste. That's the only reference I got is King of the Hill when Bobby took a shit in the church and
That was
burned the
Ludafisk.
church down.
that's different. That's lutefisk. That's also a
I'm
what
a
it
King of
was.
the Hill fan. I thought it was the
Yeah.
filter.
Nope, that was the lutefisk because the new pastor was from Green Bay.
Well, they're both rotten, smell like shit,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
Totally.
I have to eat them. I'm gonna
There's
have
also Junior. There's also mackerel
Ooh.
fillets in oil.
to. Mackerel's good. I think I have mackerel in oil too. So I got all those. So it's gonna smell like fish. Hopefully one explodes in my
Hopefully,
or maybe I can complain to one of the airlines. Oh, that you exploded my fish. This is the worst airline.
and in the middle of Fish-Tober, what am I supposed to do now?
Junior, I have to ask too. Now I'm curious about this. Are you normally a big fish eater, or is this way outside your comfort zone to eat fish?
Outside the
Because you seem
comfort
well
zone.
knowledgeable, well versed on a lot of fish.
I don't eat fish because they're disgusting. So I figured
So
that's a good reason to do it, right? That's what
I
figured.
agree.
Maybe
I like
seaweed-
fish that I've caught. That's about the
Seaweed,
fish I
maybe
will
this-
usually eat.
Disgusting December is my new plan. Seaweed, all this shit I won't. Nobody likes. It's the whole
Kimchi,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, kimchi, everything. Fucking what is it? Sea urchin? That snot.
I was just gonna bring up sea
Good.
urchin.
I love
that is
I love uni.
He loves
That's
it.
that's the only thing I've ever eaten at sushi that I couldn't swallow. I had to spit it back into the napkin.
Oh,
I
you
swallowed rotten milk. That I swallowed. There was a delay. But the texture of sea urchin, I remember going to sushi with Joby and he's like, yeah, I love the sea urchin. And I knew he was thinking of something else, maybe surf clam or something. And when it showed up, I can't remember if he ate it or he didn't, but either way, he was definitely wrong. He was thinking of something else. Because
I
sea
love it.
urchin-
I think it tastes like, yeah. Hey, Junior, there's another one, sardines and tomato sauce. Have you done that?
I've done it, but I'm not a fan. I like the fish. It's got to be fishy. You
Yeah.
can't mask the fish smell. If you try to mask it,
Yeah, I get it.
you know what I mean?
But
You
we'll be
gotta
in
eat
Philly.
food.
We'll be in Philly, and we're in an area you can walk to shit. So I'm sure we're gonna be able to find a sushi bar that has something weird that you probably even haven't heard of.
Mhm.
And
Maybe-
you can.
Yeah, something alive would be fun too. You know,
Oh,
Yeah, I suggest going to an Asian market. Look for an Asian market and get an Uber over there in Philly,
Do it.
and they'll have tons of stuff that's canned. I mean, you won't know what it is, but there'll be a fish on the outside of the can.
Well, no, the can is just as a backup in case you
I
can't
know.
find actual
But
fish.
but there'll be different kinds of fish that, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to get, fresh if you were at a monger.
Do shellfish count?
no, it's got it. Well, I was thinking that the shark count. I'm not gonna eat shark.
Don't
'cause
eat
it's-
shark. Don't eat swordfish, dude. Come on.
Right, because it's not good. Unless they're already dead, then I'll eat them. But
Wait,
if they're not,
you think I meant don't eat live sharks? Is that what you think? Junior, don't eat a live swordfish, whatever you do.
It's very dangerous.
These are weird rules for shark or fish Vember or whatever we're doing. Fish-Tober.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking when I asked Junior if shellfish counted, he had to actually think about it. Like, you make the rules.
Yeah.
There's no.
I think you
over-
go pure.
to have gills. It has to have gills.
Oh, so you can eat crab.
Mm.
Confusing.
Now the cat's getting in on the conversation.
Well, it's got to have fins and gills. How about that? Fins and gills.
Fins and gills. So, but you could do eel, right?
Wait a minute. Catfish doesn't have fins.
Yeah. No,
No.
catfish doesn't have. Wait. Yeah, it
Fins.
does. Scales.
Oh yeah, scales. That's what I was thinking.
You know,
Scales.
Mike
Sorry.
Brown, eel fish is technically its name, right?
Yeah, an eel. An eel
Fish
is
is
fish.
technically the name of shellfish, so there's fish in the name, so it has to count.
Yeah, but they're crustaceans.
This
Yeah.
is like when that guy kicked the double punt a couple weeks ago, and even the refs didn't know if it was legal.
I just missed the 68-yarder. You know what I mean on that. I'm
I
gonna
love
say
that Fish-Tober has so many rules.
no on the shellfish because there's a lot of types of shellfish, but yeah, I got enough time to eat a lot of fish, so we'll see. The disgusting ones I'm saving till the end because it's going to be Halloween, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get the rest of the ones out of the way. But Yeah.
I wish I had a dead kiver right now, because I would make Valentina stick a candle in it, and I'd bring it out into the camera and sing "Happy birthday to you." It's Junior's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
to you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy
Junior's still,
birthday to you.
Junior's still in his
Thanks,
30s, Chaille.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
Oh wow.
What are you,
Oh, wow.
39? 38?
38.
We've known Junior for like 40 years, and he's only 38.
Vampire.
Actually, I think my dad served with Junior in the Nam.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's my godfather. Did I tell you that? Junior's
Yeah.
my godfather.
That's what I got Junior for his birthday, is that glass he's drinking out of.
Yeah. Plastic.
Rocks
Plastic.
glass.
I saw that.
It's good looking.
And I remembered mine too. I didn't lose it over 4 days.
Well, it's
I
worth
like-
it. Yeah.
On my kitty coaster.
Well, Junior, I can't remember if I've ever had a sardine, but I think I'll do one just in celebration of Fish-Tober and in solidarity with you for.
You never had sardines?
We're gonna eat that up here.
I don't think
right?
I have. I've done. My grandmother used to eat. I think smoked oysters on New Year's for good luck, and I know I've had. Well, I said I had the kippers. I don't think I've ever really had a sardine.
I like
Omega
sardines
3.
once in a while, but if I give you a tip, eat them with some pretzels, and then that way you don't know what's the spine of the fish crunching in your mouth or the pretzels.
I don't care about.
It's
I don't mind.
lot of people
gross.
do.
I don't mind chewy. I don't mind crunchy.
They use them in salad dressing. They just mash them up.
Yeah.
And you can do that with anchovies and just use them in salad dressing, and they'll kick up to umami flavor. A lot of people do that.
Anchovies are in the
Caesar.
Caesar dressing.
Oh, you could
about-
also. Somebody told me you take some burger meat and put like a little bit of the anchovy paste in there and mix it up. Kicks up the umami flavor a lot too on burgers too.
People use it to replace salt sometimes.
Yeah.
Because of the salt in it.
Oh, the glutamate.
It's,
And the
the
glutamate.
salt isn't
Glutamate.
fishy enough. How do I make this salt fishier?
It doesn't taste like fish. It's the glutamates that makes the savoriness. That's the thing for you to learn there.
What about gilled clams?
What about Gilda Radner? She looks.
Yeah.
Gilled clams?
That's
it can't be
Gilda
in a shell.
Radner, she's expired sushi.
And has a gilled clam.
I've eaten her. Yeah. Anything that has fins, I think counts. Besides
And
shark,
eyes.
I'll eat a whale. Doug's ate a whale.
I was just gonna say that you know, with Brian's you know, booking techniques, there is a chance he might throw Oslo, Norway in between Philly and West Palm Beach. And that's where you can still eat whale.
No, but that's a mammal.
Mhm.
It's not a fish.
Yeah. I guess mammals don't count, but I do want to eat a dolphin just to see what it tastes like. Just one.
Oh, I just wanted to eat it to teach it a lesson. You're smart now.
It's cute animals, Vember, you know? All the cute animals.
Hand.
Dogs
Kittens,
and dolphins, huh? Hello.
lop-eared bunnies.
Nah.
Koala sushi.
Giraffe cake. Hey, feeding giraffes is the best thing I've ever done in my life.
I did it too.
I was at the Delaware State Fair, and you pay $2 for carrots, and
Yep.
then $2 buys you unlimited happiness for the rest of your life.
A bargain at double the price.
Literally.
Junior, what are you doing for your birthday besides selecting a fish for the day?
I made my family a keto cake so I can eat it with them. And then I'm going to probably go see a shitty movie. And I'm going to get really drunk at some bar that they don't know me at. I haven't been kicked out.
How many bars have you been kicked out of?
I think 2. But that's pretty low.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, for as much as I
I've
do.
been kicked out of 2 bars. And one of them I worked at.
I'm not kicked out of the bars that I regularly drink at, but I'm invited back.
Yeah. Not 86th.
86, yeah. Not that much. I'm doing that.
I was kind of 86th from where we just played.
Oh, that's right.
At the Funny Bone in Omaha. Colleen that runs it. Fucking sweetest lady in the world. God damn was she fun. She was one of the best club owners I've ever worked with.
Drunken aunt. She was like the drunken aunt that just is like loose lipped and just, she's got the new young haircut and she can't wait to tell everybody off. It's like so
Yeah, when we asked her about like who's the worst diva you ever had to work with here, she wasn't reticent at all. Like sometimes we ask the wait staff who's the biggest dickhead, shithead, and they're like, oh, I don't want to say. Oh, Colleen didn't mind saying.
Yeah.
She's like, hang on, let me get a list.
You don't have to say the names, but any of the regular names we know of?
100%.
Yeah, there's one that we've been hearing a lot, but it's not like the douchey demanding type. But really scared, nebbishy, texting. Hey, someone's knocking on the green room door. Come save me, save me. I don't know who. And it was just the server saying, is there anything we can get you, Mr. So-and-so from Full House?
Tracy guessed it. She whispered that in my ear. She nailed it.
There's two that do stand up from that show. So
We know who it is.
Yeah.
He's right.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, could you imagine waiting on Woody Allen in the green room? Oh boy. You don't know who's coming in, he's all weird. Oh, whatever.
Waiting up. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I've had 2 giant Sapporos, and I have a full slate of boarding pass notes. You know how infamously funny my shit is that I wrote on a boarding pass when I shit faced on a plane. So I got to go through those. I did breeze through some of them. Some of them are maybe workable, but I've been drinking again.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go find a fish alcohol too. So
Smoked salmon vodka. Salmon vodka.
Salmon
They have it?
vodka.
Absolute
Yeah,
salmon vodka.
So I'll do that at the end of the month too.
Jesus.
It's good in Bloody Marys. That's what they make it for.
Do they not sell those things that you just beat yourself in the fucking back with anymore? Is that
When the
why they make
Ayatollah
things
dies?
like that?
What's that called?
Congratulations.
Flat.
Like the Iron
Flagellation,
Sheik.
self-flagellation. Yeah.
Cat nine tails.
You're the fucking weirdest person in the world, Junior, and I love you for it.
Thank you. You're my second favorite weirdest guy.
Oh,
Next to
I'm
you.
curious.
Yeah.
We still have how many dates do we have coming up, Chaille? We
Oh,
have
shit.
3 in Philly, 4 in Florida, and then New Year's
Three
Eve.
in Texas.
Texas.
3 in Texas.
Oh, Texas! Fuck, I forgot all about Texas.
And then
Skankfest.
New Year's Eve, the link is up on the website now. Go to DougStanhope.com. Better yet, just get on the mailing list and you'll find out when these things happen. But you can get the tickets for the Plaza Showroom show on New Year's Eve coming up in Vegas. And get rooms. There's room packages and all that shit. It's all on the website.
Oh, and I don't know if it's up yet, but Key West is the weekend before Super Bowl. I'll be in Key West. So both Vegas and Key West destination shows. Book your tickets, plan a vacation, because we'll be getting fucked up on both of those. And if you're
Key West show, the Key West show, is that are we doing brown paper tickets on that?
I have no idea. That's a Hennigan question.
Okay, I'll contact me. If I can put it up, it'll be up by the time this goes out.
But the Houston show, the only full show I'm doing in Houston is on the Thursday. And then I'm doing Skankfest Friday, Saturday, which they still haven't told me what exactly I'm doing. They did email Hennigan and go, would he be interested in doing Killing Tony? And I go, well, yeah, of course.
Kill Tony, not killing
Tony,
That's a
whatever.
different show.
Killing Tony is a different one. That's a different
Oh,
guy,
that's a
Tony.
fantasy.
I'm gonna be on Killing Your Entire Family. That's a good show too. I come out and
Killing
your
Tony's a fetish.
huh?
So they
Oh,
wanted
I
you, Skakefest wanted you to maybe do an episode of Kill Tony.
Yeah, but I mean, that's all they've told me I'm doing. I'm there for the weekend. I have no idea, but that's why I'm saying the only full show I'm doing is the one that's on the website at the Improv. That's going to be my full set. Everything else is just going to be a hodgepodge. I don't think anyone knows what's going on because I don't think they know what the fuck they're doing. They have a good thing going. It's going to be a fucking good time. You're going to see someone in a what do you call that?
Body bag.
No, in a scandalous situation, but
Yeah. Canceled.
yeah, that's a newfangled way of saying it.
I got a tip for everybody out there. This is not a plug, but if you order Papa John's and you order the meats, they do not put bacon on there. So make sure you put bacon on there when you eat the topping.
I'm glad you just threw your hair off your logo because I had to keep correcting Junior. Because his logo wasn't showing, his hair was over it. I go, you always have to be branding, Junior.
ABB?
Always be branding.
Yes.
Always be
Also,
shopping.
if you order your Papa John's pizza well done, it comes out a lot better than just their regular doughy centered pizza.
Good call from most places. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say it comes out sooner. And I go, that doesn't make scientific sense. Chaille leaves right when I'm trying to close this.
Yeah. He had to take a phone call. You can close.
Checking some dates. I would that Skankfest sounds like fun, man. If I was a person that wanted to go places, I'd want to go there. That seems like it would be
Well,
fun
the
time.
Chailles are driving.
We're driving, but we're not driving back immediately.
I've
We're
done
flying
so
out of
many
Austin.
things in the last couple of months. I'm so grateful not to be,
Go
have to
anywhere?
go anywhere anytime soon, and
I've been
saving
liking
up
what-
to go to.
I've been liking all
Vegas.
your helping old people and killing elk posts.
Mhm.
Thanks, man. I used to try to do funny stuff, and now I just do sad stuff.
We,
I like seeing
Junior
the
and I
flood.
laughed so hard at this stupid fucking Domino's thing from the fucking morning till we fell down that night. It was just really fun to be juvenile and stupid with no point.
I think it's funnier that no one reacted.
I love it.
Or they
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that you
took it like, yeah, it's a thing.
None of my business.
yeah.
I don't ask a lot of questions.
I did stop using a scooter to get to my hotel because I think Doug got mad at me way too many times.
Oh, did you Uber?
Yeah, I Ubered.
Oh, wow. How was that?
It was good. A guy, he was Middle Eastern and he believed in genies or something.
The gin.
Yeah, the
Jinn,
gin.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said, I'm scared of the gins. And I go, is that a new race to hate? I was so happy. Turns out it was some sort of ghost or something, you know?
That's
I
big.
go, I don't like
Middle
these
Eastern
gins
culture.
either.
It's in the
I'm
Quran.
tired of it.
Jenny
he
was ready to be a ginist.
I'm a white geneticist, you know?
Yeah, he was Kuwaiti like Tarek. So I did throw in a mashallah, and he didn't seem to react.
Well,
Wow.
maybe he was
Yeah.
just wearing a uniform and faking it.
You know, my favorite part, and I hope this is okay. He believed in gins, but he called Joe Rogan a dumbass. Like it was like the same sentence. It was pretty.
He was saying yeah, Joe Rogan's a dumbass. Like he snorts coke right there on YouTube, and I'm like,
That's what he
the dumbass thing is arguable, but no, he didn't ever snort coke. I can guarantee you, Joe Rogan did.
I wonder
not.
what he saw that he thought that that's what was going on.
Well, he snorted something.
meme.
That
Yeah.
was his answer.
Yeah,
But
some Photoshop thing. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, idiot.
No.
It's also got a kangaroo body. Do you think that's Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan with a pouch? That's where he keeps his Coke?
that's what the gins can do.
Now that's true.
They're powerful.
That's true.
Yes.
Gins are powerful. That's a big thing. Tarek told us all about the gins.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
They're literally
They're
in the
They're
Quran.
made of fire, right?
They can be made of fire. Yeah.
Or who's the other one? Angels.
Mm-hmm.
Have we successfully talked Tarek out of selling that house?
I don't know.
Who
Yeah, I
knows?
think so.
I
But
think so.
I didn't do anything. Well, I did a little. I think you did more, but
Well, it's kind of like when Raider wanted to move back to New York, and we said, "Don't do that," and he goes, "All right."
that was pretty easy.
Yeah,
That was a very quick meeting. Wow, why did we even have a meeting? This should have just been like over the phone.
That was just him dipping his toe in the water to see if you guys still wanted him around. Oh, I think I'm gonna go. So, all right, I'll stay.
all right, one more drink.
No. Good.
I'm getting off of this beer, and I'm gonna make myself a proper cocktail.
Right on. Junior's birthday.
Junior, you'll always be in your 30s in my eyes.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully my hair won't get gray.
Well, it'll take a long time till he gets to the end, so don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Once I start coloring it, the jig is up.
The jig is up.
That's
Well,
it.
well,
The gin is up.
The gin is up.
I'm gonna say, God damn it.
and for the listener, gin is spelled D-J-I-N-N. It's where the word genie originated,
Yeah.
but that's how it's spelled. And you learned something today, and I think we all learned something. Come to the shows. Let's get weird. We're all dead soon. There's more variants coming. The economy's collapsing. The world is going to be on fire, and we're going to fiddle.
But your pizza's going to be delivered hot and through the Domino's Air Force.
Pie in the sky.
Keep your eye on the prize.
There's your title, Chaille, so you don't have to call me later.
I already wrote it down.
30,000 feet in the air or less. We'll get it to you. Right?
Domino's Air Force pie in the sky.
With minimum topping grazing.
Yeah. No crust.
Please feel free to email or tweet our next airplane gag that we can buy for under $100 on fucking eBay. Uniforms. I want you to write the jokes and everything. I don't want to put a lot of effort into it. I'll just spend the $100. All right. Visors off to you, my friend. Love you. See you next week.
Happy birthday, Junior.
Yes, happy birthday, Junior.
Take us out of here, Bingo.
Okay, bye-bye now.
It should just say murder.
Final call for boarding. Final call for boarding. Please board the aircraft now through gate S2.
Domino's Air Force, we're delivering one pizza. You get the pie, Junior. Got it. Domino's Air Force, Indy, we're going to deliver one pie, and then we're going to meet all you big fat girls for the party. That's right. Teamed up with Delta Airlines. Get that pie, Junior. Yeah. That's right. One pie, Indy, one night only. Domino's Air Force. That's right. No surprise fees. It's just freeze. We're hitting it. Come on, big girls. Bring it out to Helium Comedy Club and let's party. That's right. It's Junior and Stanhope back again with the Delta and Domino's Pie in the Sky promotion. That's right. We don't have any hidden fees. We have hidden frees, and we have free cocktails right here at the Delta Sky Club. Listen, we're going to deliver this pizza to Danica Patrick's door as she requested. She's part of the promotion. And then we're going to see you all at Helium Comedy Club later, where Junior here on Undercover Boss is going to make his stand-up comedy debut.